A random sample of 42 200-meter swims has a mean time of 3.69 minutes, and the population standard deviation is 0.09 minutes. Construct a 90% confidence interval for the population mean time. Interpret the results. The 90% confidence interval is this open field and this open field, and we want to round to 2 decimal places as needed. Alright, for this particular problem, what we need to remember is that we have a random sample of 42. This right here is going to be my n. Okay? The fact that it's 200-meter swims really doesn't have any bearing on the problem. That's just the event that we're looking at. It's also going to have a mean time of 3.69 minutes, and a population standard deviation is 0.09 minutes. Now remember, this mean time here, this is for the samples, and that's going to be x bar. This standard deviation right here, this is for the population, so we're looking at a sigma here and not a little s. And we want to create a 90% confidence interval. The easiest way to do that is to go ahead and use StatCrunch. StatCrunch is integrated with your MyStatLab, and we're going to go ahead and we will left click Stat. And since we're looking at 42, remember 42 is our n, that's a z-stat. This is going to be hopefully a standard distribution, and we're just going to say that we're assuming that it's a standard distribution. So we'll go ahead and left click or highlight z-stats, come over and highlight one sample. Since we do not have any data, we will default to with summary. And this brings up this pop-up window. In this particular pop-up window, we're going to put in some information. The sample mean, which we had already discussed as being 3.69 minutes, is going to go into this window. So we type 3.69. Then we write the standard deviation. We're given the population standard deviation. Once again, if we refer back to the problem, we note that it is 0.09 minutes. So we'll type that in. And then we talk about the sample size. Once again, we were given the sample size, and that's going to be the 42. That's our n. Okay, so we'll type in 42. Remember that we are looking to this problem that is asking us for a 90% confidence interval. So we will left click the radio button for confidence interval for mu. Our level is going to be 0.90. We will left click compute, and we get this pop-up window. Notice that this first one is the lower limit. This is 3.667, which rounds to 3.67. The upper limit is 3.71. So we'll type in 3.67 here, and we'll type in 3.71 here, and we will left click check answer, and we have completed our confidence interval. Now we want to interpret the results. We will choose the correct answer below. With 90% confidence, it can be said that the population mean time is between the endpoints of the given confidence interval. Or part B, or I should say choice B, with 90% confidence, it can be said that the population mean time is not between the endpoints of the given confidence interval. And part C, with 90% confidence, it can be said that the sample mean time is between the endpoints of the given confidence interval. For this one, when we look at this particular problem, we want to talk about constructing a 90% confidence interval for the population mean time. That means this first choice with 90% confidence, it can be said that the population mean time is between the endpoints of the given confidence interval. Since our sample time is 3.69, our population mean is 0.09, this is our answer, part A. With 90% confidence, it can be said that the population mean time is between the endpoints of the given confidence interval.